Hi Leo, welcome back into the channel. If you're new, welcome as well. This is going to be your reading for January 2025. So 2025 is the year of the 9. This represents closures and endings. So there could be some sort of closure or ending you're anticipating happening and you're totally cool with it, looking forward to it, anticipating it. It could also very well be something that you have not looked at, something you didn't want to look at, that the universe is going to bring back up for you to look at because you're going to need to get some sort of closure, or there needs to be some sort of ending, and it could be uncomfortable. So let's start off with some tokens, see where they land on the moon map for you, and get an idea of what's going on for you. And Happy New Year. All right, what's going on for Leo? Please keep in mind, Leo doesn't have to be just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. It can be any planet placement. If you do not have a planet placement in Leo, know that you do have a house that has Leo, so at some point in time, we can be in that energy. All right, spirits, angels, ancestor guides, what do we have for Leo? January 2025. Ooh. Okay, so you have one token. It did not land on any specific area on the moon mat. So what I tell folks is on the outer space here where the black is, if it lands up here, this is your future. If it lands back here, this is the past. If it's the right or left, this is current, present moment. You have the shades, 27. So, do you not want to see something? Or are you trying to disguise something? Or is there some sort of illusion? I'm going to go to situations. And please bear with me. I have ordered a new deck. I'm waiting for it to come in. So this one shuffles a little funky. I do wear this deck out. So, all right. Tell me about Leo with the shades. What's going on right now with those shades for Leo? One more. What's up with the shades for Leo? Okay. Oh my. So we're a little emotional right now. Kind of makes sense. So we are currently, what's today, the 11th? So we are definitely in the energy of the full moon in Cancer. So that is an emotional time. Lost. Did somebody cut you off? Somebody leave you ghosted? Yeah, crushed. Leo, you're not feeling it right now. Someone's left you kind of behind, and you're a little heartbroken over this. I'm sorry, I'll show you the cards. I guess I should have done that, right? Wow, Leo. So are you just kind of like hiding out, trying to maybe hide your emotions, how you feel about what's happened here? Or was there something maybe you just didn't see? Maybe you didn't see this coming? Is that what this is? Tell me more. Oh. So we have the interview card that came out in the reverse. So if it was in the upright, that would be, talking and conversating and getting on the same page. And then retaliation came out there. There's the lady with the shades. So do you feel like whoever ghosted you or blocked you or cut you off, do you feel like they're punishing you because they do not want to have a conversation with you? They don't want to, talk things out, and so this is kind of leaving you more sad and more broken? Yeah. You're really up in your head. You're really torn up about this because they won't talk to you. Wow. I have really strong chills right now, but I'm feeling really sad for you. All right, so we're going to go to Mystic Black Rose Oracle. So tell me, why does this person not want to talk to Leo? Give me some more information on this. Why do they not want to talk? So they're avoiding you. I think this person's trying to understand their own feelings about this situation. Okay? So here's the escaped, right? This is the avoiding, blocking, pushing away, hiding. Okay? So there's the escape card. And then this is the adrenaline card. So it's much like the roller coaster, but it represents, ups and downs. So there's good and bad and kind of a rush of feelings. And the blind card here, so this is much like the Eight of Swords. They're not seeing something, or they don't want to make a move forward yet, because I think they're trying to determine how they feel about this situation. So they don't really know themselves. Wow. And so they don't want to make really any moves. So they're kind of in a frozen state, trying to understand their own feelings about the situation. And it's funny because with the the blindfold, right? It's, and then you've got the shades, and then you've got the shades again, right? So it's kind of hiding, right? Hiding behind something so they can figure something out. It's not telling me much more here. All right, well, what happened between Leo and their person? What happened? What happened between Leo and their person? Or let's get some sort of general idea of what happened. Okay, it's too many. Let's do this. What happened between Leo and their person? Oh my goodness. All right, so here's one that came face up. I will take that. There's definitely a lot of emotions, feelings. misunderstandings possibly. Okay. So locked. So this is the heart that's locked. There's a missing piece. Locked away, can't move forward. Someone doesn't want to give their heart out, or they're afraid. Yeah, pain. They're guarded. It could be both of you who, I guess, suffered some sort of pain in the past, so there's automatically a wall being put up. Okay, so maybe both of you have been hurt in the past, or you have hurt each other in the past, and so you've kind of locked yourselves away and detached. But yet, Leo, I think in your mind, you want to talk to this person. But there is no communication. So there's clearly something that's happened that it's not telling me. I'm going to try one more time. Let's go back to this deck. All right, so what was the pain here? And why are we not able to move forward? Why are the hearts locked away? What's with the wall being put up? Spirit, tell us, please. Give me one more. So there's a divine feminine that is possibly having nostalgia about somebody they want to return back to. That's what's going on here. So it appears that there's, another party present in the situation that you or your person didn't know about. So you place energies where it fits to the situation. So Leo, this could be you having nostalgia about somebody from your past, and that you are, having fond memories of, that you would possibly like to return to. And therefore, that's why you are kind of blocking this and can't move forward with this person, because you're still caught up in feelings with somebody else. But yet you probably still have feelings for this person. So like I said, you place parties where it fits. Either somebody's doing this to you, or you're doing it to somebody else. Or I could be talking to the third party that happens to know the two that have a connection, and you know that you are about to come back into connection with one of these parties. So I don't know who I'm talking to. This is energy, but it does seem to be a bit of a triangle where there's still some feelings kind of all the way around, but yet somebody wants to return back to somebody, probably, maybe they're wanting to be sure. They may have connected with you, or you may have connected with somebody before you were healed, before you were over somebody. And now that, it does happen like that, as soon as, it's like Murphy's Law, as soon as you turn your attention to somebody else after a breakup, if you haven't done the healing and completely gotten closure and removed this person from your energetic field, it's almost like they feel and sense you moving on, and then the universe kind of pulls them back into you, and it ends up being a little bit of a test. I hate to say that, but it's true, right? They want to know, are you really over this person? Do you really want to be with this other person? And clearly, somebody's in the Eight of Swords mode. They don't really know. Now, it looks like they want to return and talk to somebody else, and just not you at this time. Or Leo, if this is you doing it, you place parties. But it does seem that either it's a divine feminine returning back to somebody, or yes, or there's a masculine that's stuck between two feminines. Tell me more about this, please. Oh. So there's a magnetic attraction so there's an unexplainable pull, which means one of the parties is always going to, and it could be very well the masculine, feels a particular pull, which is why there's a recalling. So even if this masculine splits from this feminine at some point in time, they're always going to feel an unexplainable pull. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong, good or bad. It just is. Tell me about this magnetic pull. I want to know, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Tell me about the magnetic pull. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So this is history. This is a past life lover. So strong soulmate. Again, doesn't mean if it's right or wrong. It's just there's karma that was not cleared up in a past life that clearly is still not being cleared up in this lifetime, right? If there's still a back and forth. So realistically, whoever is in the middle of this situation, who's keeping somebody, ghosting somebody, keeping them on hold, and kind of going back to this soulmate, that person really should not be pulling in any other parties. They should remain single or remain with this person, clearing the whatever karma they've had from a past life. Otherwise, it will continue. So they shouldn't really be dragging in anybody else, but it looks like that's what's happened. That's what this person's doing. Right or wrong, people have free will. You can't stop them. hope that they learn a lesson and don't do that. But so what is going to happen with Leo in this situation? What will happen with Leo? You'll end up dating somebody else. You're going to end up dating somebody else. You'll end up moving on. So while this, you feel crushed at the moment and upset because you may have started, getting to know this person, and then poof, all of a sudden they're going back to somebody they have, unfinished business with, that they need to work out or they need to end. You're going to move on and you're going to start dating somebody else. That's good news. Tell me more. Yeah, see, there's 11. Today's the 11th. And it's funny, the Leo symbol is right on here next to the 11. You won't be able to see it. Maybe you will. Yeah, right there. That's the Leo symbol right next to the 11. And today's the 11th. I'm recording this. So this is your sign. That's how I'm taking this. Is that this is your sign to know that while you're a little heartbroken and confused as to what happened, know that you're going to be okay. You're going to get, this is kind of like your closure, knowing you need to kind of end it with this person because they are going to be constantly pulled back to whoever this other person is in their life, this other feminine. And it's a past life soulmate that, they've probably been together in many past lives, and they keep connecting each lifetime. And in this one, they still have not gotten their shit together. So you just happen to be caught up in the middle of it. But know that this is your sign. You will move on and end up dating other people. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Let's go to Mystic Path. Tell me more, please, for Leo. Yeah, it does suck, when you're starting to get to know somebody and all of a sudden they kind of disappear on you and you're like, what happened? I thought we were kind of connecting. And, well, they were trying to connect until this person probably reached out, sent them a text message, because they have unfinished business. And they should not be bringing anybody else in to their situation. But they probably don't know that. That's their own lesson to learn. What do we have out of here for Mystic Path, please, for Leo? I am happy to see that you will end up seeing somebody else. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Yeah, illusion. Not all is not what it appears to be. Stay alert. So exactly. I don't know if you can see this. So this is like a there's trees, there's an owl, and there's like a lake and there's a reflection. So understand that just stay alert that not all is what it seems in this situation, okay? So if you hear from this person again, So if they've ghosted you and then suddenly, you know, in a couple of months you hear from them again, know that it's a possible illusion, okay? Because I can tell you right now, they have a strong soulmate that they're always going to return to until they, because really they're probably supposed to be together, but they haven't worked on themselves enough to stay together as a true couple. So they're always probably getting in arguments and disagreements and fights and splitting. And then the masculine's probably always out reaching out to who can I go through in my phone that's going to connect with me. And it's probably a bit of a codependency, because if they're not with this person, they don't want to be alone. So just know if they reach back out, that is an illusion. They will end up going back to this person because it's a karmic lesson they've got to learn with this person. So it will happen again. So just be on alert of that. Be mindful. All right. Oh. What's the challenge? Let's go over to the challenge real quick. What will the challenge be for Leo here? What will the challenge be for Leo? Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so we do have one card that came up, which is good. Oh, wow, that came up knowledge. That came up in Virgo. That came up in Virgo's reading. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, or if you have Virgo in your chart, you might want to check out Virgo's reading, because that one was a third-party situation as well, where somebody was attached to somebody, and there was somebody who was watching, and there was, a lot of passion. So this might be connected. So your challenge is making sure, or your challenge will be not having enough information in this situation, because whoever this person is that ghosted you or left you on red or just stopped talking to you, they're always going to remain private. They're not going to want to tell you the whole story, because they know in their mind they're always going to want to come back to this person. So they're probably not an open book with you, because as you'll see, there's an open book on here. So they're not going to be forthcoming with everything about them and their situation, because they know that they're always going to want to go back. So the challenge is getting to really know, and that's where, the illusion comes in, and to stay alert. And just the best thing for you to do is to just move on. So if they're not letting you know that they're seeing somebody else, or that they're, still talking to somebody else, they still go back to somebody else. If they're not being forthcoming with you about that, pay attention to the red flags. So if this person isn't willing to kind of tell you where they've been or what's happened, if they seem to only want to talk to you during certain days, certain hours in the day, then that's going to tell you that they're attached to somebody else still, but yet they're probably on the outs, and then they're just reaching out to you because they don't really want to be alone. And so again, they're going to be giving you an illusion, right? They're going to be showing you something different of themselves than who they really are, and the fact that they still have somebody they have history with. So that's going to be the challenge, is getting the knowledge and all the information about this person and their situation. They're just not going to tell you. So let's go to divine abundance. What is the final message for Leo? What is the final message for Leo, please? Individuality. Yes. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. Okay, so kind of like these two, all right, this person that you've been connecting with, they have their own plan that they have to learn. And, you know, the person they're connecting with, they have their own plan, you know, that they need to learn from, and you do as well. So just know that you are your own individual person. You do not need to be attached to anybody, okay? And know that this is just a learning lesson. That's okay. Every one of us has been in contact with somebody at one point in time in our life where it doesn't go any further and we don't understand why. But know that you can get your own closure from this situation. And because they're not talking to you, they're not being open with you, they're disappearing on you, then just know in your mind, okay, they have unfinished business elsewhere with somebody else. And I don't belong in their life. I don't belong in the situation with them. So I'm going to take myself and I'm going to carry on and I'm going to go date other people, because that is coming in for you, okay? Just like I said, that's going to be coming in. Wow, Leo, I know it hurts and it's confusing, but hey, you know what? You have something better coming in. So this is not the end all be all with this person, okay? Hopefully this was helpful. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.